There we go. Coming on. It was. Hi, Tail Whip. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Tail Whip. Hi, Dee. Hi, Odd But Nice. New angle tonight. I am going to be kitting up the Christmas tree. I'm kind of, I just can't get enthused about Snow White right now. So Elizabeth's here tonight, so she's going to work on it, and I'm going to kit up. So yeah, I'm going to kit it up. Got everything here for Elizabeth.
Hi, y'all.
She's here tonight instead of Megan.
We're here, Oklahoma. Good old Hicktown.
It was 76 degrees at 2 o'clock this afternoon. My mom had the patio door open, and come 3:30, she had closed it because the weather had dropped down to 42 degrees. So we started out with 76 degree weather today, and now we're at 40. I think she said 46. So it's getting cold here in Oklahoma, but we sure did have a few nice, pretty days. It's on this side. How's everybody doing tonight? I think so, Odd But Nice. I just, I've been struggling on even working on her. Just, I've only been doing it on Tuesdays because I haven't been able to get enthused about it. And if I, let me scoot over some. Elizabeth just got here, so she's adjusting everything. I just didn't get interested in it. I did the first top part of it really well, but when I got into the face part, I just fell off of it. You're still working on the tiger. What is everybody else working on? Still up here.
What am I gonna do?
You're doing a family custom. Has anybody taken advantage of that Diamond Art Club sale?
What's the sale?
I ordered. I was so frustrated. Yeah, frustrated. Everybody, Jennifer, not frustrated about Jennifer, but Jennifer Roberts from DP Addictions and Adventures with Jennifer. She messaged me. She's got a migraine. She's taking a pill. She said she might try to pop in and say hi, but she was feeling pretty drowsy. So just letting her know that we're thinking about her tonight since she's not feeling good. But I was frustrated with DAC because they put on the damn sale. Last Tuesday when I got off, I did everything I was going to do. I got online. I ordered the wrenches, so they're on order. I couldn't find them. After I got off of here, I tried to look again on Amazon. Once I kind of got a description of what I was looking for, and I couldn't find them there. So I went ahead and ordered them off of AliExpress, and I ordered 20 of them. And then I ordered some real pretty glitter and magnets from Amazon that I got 2 days later. You'll see my messy drawer here. I was looking for the glitter.
I put it right there.
Oh, there it is. That's some really pretty. It's they're metallic, or they're the neon. No, that's not the name of them.
Holographic.
Holographic. That's it. Here's a. I'm getting a glare,
Take one out.
but they're really pretty. Got red, purple, blue, silver, gold, green, red, black, copper,
Ooh,
and
I
they're
love copper.
really pretty.
You have rose gold? Rose gold's my
I
favorite.
don't think that's
That's-
rose. Is that rose gold? Or is
That's
that copper?
Definitely gold.
Here's the blue. I'm working off a new angle, so be patient. I have to get my. Here's the blue. Here's the copper. I don't know if y'all would call that copper or like
It's
rose
gold.
gold.
No, it's just gold.
Okay, gold,
I think it's gold. What do you guys think?
gold. Here's the purple. There it is.
Kind of looks red or
Yeah, it
pink
looks
in
kind
there.
of red and pink on the
Let me see it.
screen.
Yeah, that's definitely purple.
Yeah, it's definitely purple. So I got 12 different colors. Got the magnets. So when I get the, everybody knows
Kelly-
AliExpress 3 weeks.
Tail Whip. She doesn't make cover minders to sell. She has this wrench that has been on her desk forever, and it's always been a hit in the show. And one night she,
Especially with Jennifer.
this is the wrench that she had. It was just one of those old, like, furniture wrenches that come with, like, I think this one came with her desk, and she just kept it because the wheel on her desk or something. And it was a big hit. And one night she sent me a picture that she put glitter on the wrench and a magnet and made it a cover minder for herself. And I told her that it would be funny if she made a couple of them to send out to a couple of people, or for like a giveaway or something. And from then it was like 2 days we were trying to find the wrenches, we were trying to find the right glitter. And I mean, it's kind of like a funny gag, if you will, like a gag gift, because the wrench is famous.
So when I get the wrenches in that Tuesday night during our live, I'm going to make everybody that's in chat little wrenches, and you can pick your color, and then I'll mail them out to you and everything. I've already got the envelopes, and I've got bubble wrap that Elizabeth just popped a lot of.
I didn't mean to. Tell what said she was wondering if you could make her a tiger one.
A tiger one. I don't know if I'm that creative. Huh?
You could probably just buy a tiger pin or something.
Oh, I can look, Tail Whip.
Aw, D Baker, that's sweet.
Tail Whip, I'll see what I can come up with. I mainly want to stick to the wrenches, but I'll look for tiger. But it's not anything I'm going to get into doing. It was basically just every time Jennifer come in, she always commented about my wrench, and
One
every
night,
night as she couldn't see it, I had to push
find
the
it.
desk over and make sure that she could see it. And then we decided to make it silver and pretty, and then I stuck a magnet on it, made a cover minder on it. It's stuck to my my glue container, if you can see, but it works really good as a cover minder. It's real heavy duty. So, and then we decided to make them for everybody that's in chat, up to 20. You know, at least my normal regular people, and if anybody else pops in and I have plenty, then, you know, I'll do it.
Or giveaway.
Yeah. No, not a giveaway.
Oh, well,
They're
fine.
definitely going to be done during Tuesday's live chat. Anyway, back to DC. I had ordered 2 of the special edition. Let me look this up real quick.
Special edition what?
I have to get into my iPad, and I'm using it for chat, and Elizabeth's using my other one for her chat. So I'm going to just pull it up real quick. But I'd ordered 2, and they were supposed to come in today. And for now, for some reason, UPS is delivering now from Diamond Art Club. Whereas before, when I ordered the Diamond Art Club, if I ordered it on a Saturday, I would get it like on Wednesday. And I ordered this one either Tuesday or Wednesday. And I just got a notification this afternoon that it was delivered. And they normally deliver to the door. So it was like after 5 when I seen it. And so I had to log in and check the tracking. And I hope they left it up at my apartment office, because I'm going to be ticked off if they didn't.
Is it not in the mailboxes?
It's that limited edition, Remember Me.
Let me see.
For some reason, I'm getting a glare.
Hold it.
There we go. Here we go.
Kind of a bad angle, but
Right there.
you
That's
can see
good.
it.
That's good right there.
Yeah.
But I ordered 2 of them, one for me, and then one to give away. And then they put all the other ones on sale. And so I had to go back and I ordered the Undersea Friends, which is a square. And I ordered the Blooms painting, you know, the flower. That's a square. And I ordered the Shepherd's Cottage, which is round, which most of y'all know what I'm talking about because we're all DAC fans. But I did order 2 square. And so I've got some on order now to come in to where I can start doing some giveaways again like I was doing before. So trying to catch up on the chat here. You had to get Sassy Cat and Galaxy Cat. Them were 2 cool ones. Yvonne, I always got mine from my normal mail carrier. Half the time, he would deliver it to the door, and then half the time, he would put a note in my mailbox saying that he delivered it to the office. So I think it just depended on
Who
the
was
different,
delivering?
yeah, who was doing the delivering that day. And the last time I had one delivered, they had put it at my door and knocked, took a picture, sent it to me, and then knocked and left. So I'd gotten the notification. I was on my phone looking it up when, I heard the knock, and it was just left there. And I noticed that it had been delivered by UPS.
I don't like that.
But
In an apartment complex, I don't like that they leave packages at your door.
I don't
You
either.
have 4, 1, 5, 6 other people that live in this building alone, and you live right by the main office and right by the mailbox. Plenty of people walk through your breezeway. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things can happen. That's scary. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't either. But the thing is, I ordered it on the 20th, and now it's the 26th. So it's taken 6 days now for me to get it the way they're sending it. And I thought that their mail service was fine. I didn't know they had an issue, but for some reason, with UPS delivering it, it took them 6 days to get here, which is real unusual considering I normally got it within 3 days. Somebody sent me a picture. Oh, Tail Whip, that's coming along.
Hey.
Yeah, let me show everybody. My phone's dying. Pretty. Is that the only section you have left? Is that corner on the bottom?
Hi, Cassie.
Because that's pretty cool. That cat's beautiful.
It's a tiger.
Tiger cat. Are we being picky? $8.91. Megan, if y'all wondered, is babysitting the boys tonight. I don't know if y'all heard us say that, but she volunteered to babysit the boys so Elizabeth could come over since she's missed the last couple lives. It was a bit chaotic, them couple lives we had the boys here, but I think it was more of a hassle for her to try to keep them halfway calm. She didn't have fun, and so
It's more stressful than anything.
yeah.
So, I think I told them week before last that I wasn't going to come, but Megan offered.
And we're glad she did.
Yes.
So, and the reason I was able to buy all that stuff that I mentioned is because I had a very generous donation to my PayPal account. Anything that goes towards my PayPal account does go back to my channel. I don't use it for my bills. Like I said, it was a very generous offer, and I have bought a lot of stuff with that donation. So thank you again for that donation. So yes, that was nice.
Feel how soft my hair is.
Ooh, soft and pretty. I like that it's getting long.
It's better than wet though.
9:13 is 23. I don't have the best lighting over here. I'm in the back corner of my bedroom. So my lighting's not all that good.
Any Tylenol?
No. Sure don't. Mimi might have some acetaminophen. Go ask her.
That's Tylenol.
Well, Tylenol or whatever. Kids.
And it's acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen, whatever. Whatever. What's everybody's plans this week? Elizabeth is cooking over at the house. And me and the girls are going to be there. The husband is going to be out with his brother and sister, his two brothers and a sister. His brother that's right underneath him lost his 13-year-old son to suicide 2 years ago. And of course, y'all know my sister-in-law, Lee's only sister, lost her son to suicide about a month ago. So they're trying to heal by, doing more family things together. They've been getting together and going out to eat. And I think it's a good thing that, they're trying to heal and start doing things more as a family. Hi, Jeremy. How are you doing?
Do what? She didn't have any.
I think all this crazy weather here, I hate this time of weather in Oklahoma because, like I said,
it's the kind of weather where you have to wear a big coat in the morning, and then in the afternoon wear shorts, and then get your big coat back out in the evening.
It's awful. And that's where it messes with my allergies is, the change in weather, because we have 3 seasonal different temperatures during the day. It's 63 in the morning, 74 in the afternoon, and back down to 42 at night. And I had a tendency to get sick pretty easy last year. I didn't get my flu shot last year, but I did get it this year. I finally got it.
Made you.
I went to Walgreens to get it, and they were out, and I called all the other local Walgreens. They were out, so we'd end up going shopping at Crest, and I got it there at their pharmacy, and it's still free, so no sweat off my back as long as I got it.
I got mine for free through work. As long as I work there, I'll get a free flu shot every year.
We have a tornado watch today. I wouldn't doubt it the way I knew we have wildfires too on the north side.
Oh yeah.
North Oklahoma.
But no, 3 or 4 days ago, there was snow up there.
Yeah, it was up by the Panhandle between Oklahoma and Kansas. Not quite to the Kansas border, but we had snow. And today there's a fire outbreak. They're evacuating families. Like Casey said, we're in a tornado warning. Tornado watch. I don't think that's our area. My phone hadn't gone off to give me any warnings, but I'm sure it's somewhere because this. It's crazy.
If I hear those tornado sirens, you know what I'm going to do? Nothing.
I don't know if I would fret about a tornado this time of the year. That would be the time where I don't take cover and it'd be a massive tornado and sweep me away.
How many years was it for the 99?
It's been 20 years. It was 20 years in May.
That's what I was going to say. 99 to 2013. It's 14 years. So
it's like every.
We still have 7 years. Yeah, we still have 7 years until another massive outbreak or massive tornado. So you're good. That's whenever Moore builds a bunch of buildings and businesses and stuff, and then in 14 years it all gets blown away and they have to restart. But each time it gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah. That's the truth. When we have a big one, it seems to be bigger than the last one.
Forgot when it just thunders. Oh, Cassie.
Now, when it gets to be May, June, July, I freak a little bit with the weather.
Over the summer, we had one scare. I was asleep and the room. The boys were with my sister-in-law in Texas, and my husband was over, and I guess there was a tornado close by, but I was asleep, and out of nowhere, my phone starts going off. I hear tornado sirens. Dad's yelling at me to wake up. Malachi's shaking me up. You gotta go get your mom and grandma. You gotta go get your mom and grandma. And I shoot up out of bed, and we jump in the truck, and we rush over there super quick, get them in the car, go home, and then the warning's over.
Jeremy, it's snowing where you're at right now. I love dogs that love snow.
Gus and Sadie loved snow.
I like watching the videos on YouTube of the animals going crazy in the snow, and a lot of them are the dogs.
My favorite video, it's not one of a dog jumping in snow, but it's a dog jumping in a pile of leaves.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like they open the car door and he jumps out and like belly flops into a pile of leaves. It was a boxer. You're right, Cassie. Time of year doesn't matter. But I think here in Moore, our tornado season is March through June. And after that, the tornado threat goes way down. That doesn't mean there's none. It just means the threat is way down.
I told my husband to get out the Christmas ornaments. Me and the kids are going to put up the Christmas tree Thanksgiving Day. Elizabeth will have to dig her tree out, and we're going to put up the family ornaments, and then any special ornaments. Have you started any special ornaments with the boys? I've got Christmas ornaments from when the kids were in kindergarten.
Yeah, they're falling apart.
They're falling apart. They're not going to last much longer, but
We'll have new ones too.
I don't think I want to throw them away. It'll be something that I can put up in the box and just take out and cherish when I want. But it's like the little
School project.
Yeah, the school project ones, the
Mhm.
reindeers and the handprints and
The one that Kathy made Megan when she was a baby, the Stitch, the
little snowflakes with their picture on it.
the duck that Kathy asked for Megan. What was that called? No.
Yeah, she needle pointed it.
Yeah.
I got a needle pointed
Yeah.
one that my sister did when my daughter was born. Was it her or Jason?
One of them.
One of them. And then, the kids' first Christmas, they got a lot of first Christmases. When we went down to Daytona for the Daytona 500, we were real big into NASCAR. And we bought some
Those
NASCAR
balls.
ones.
those bulbs.
Yeah. We bought some Dale Earnhardt Jr. and
So every
Dale
single year,
Earnhardt.
the very first ornament that goes on the tree every year is my guardian angel.
Yes, I
Always goes on the tree first.
used to collect angels all the time, and I had a whole lot of angels, Christmas ornaments, and stuff like that. But they're starting to get delicate, and a few of them's broke because the dogs here and there, the kids here and there, and yeah, husband and I used to collect the miniatures too that you put on shelves, but too many fights broke out between my husband and my son, so I gave up on them. And then I went
Ones
from
like
angels to
Little knickknacks.
little knickknacks
This.
like that.
This
Then
one's
when
super
I
dusty.
I got into fairies,
Oh, kitchen fairies.
and then my husband had gotten me some culinary ones,
Your graduation one. Your
and then I
graduation
got one for my graduation when I graduated culinary school. This is really cute.
They're called kitchen fairies.
Yeah, kitchen fairies.
Here's a really cute one. An actual kitchen fairy. She's rolling pie.
Yeah, she's on Pido with a rolling pin. You can see her little fairy wings in the back. I've got, see how many of them? I don't think I got them all out. I got one with the, it's in a bowl of spaghetti. One
with a measuring cup.
on a piece of pie, squirting liquid
With a
in
measuring cup. Oh.
it. Yeah, a little measuring cup. This one's cute. But I really haven't gotten into it. Now I'm diamond painting, so. Wow, Jeremy, that's a lot of snow.
How much?
3 inches already. Are you having a hard time keeping track of where he goes in that 3 acres? Can't zoom in, he's too fast. I can just imagine Trapper out there running around in your field, jumping over weeds in the snow and jumping. We had a dog that used to,
Burrow.
yeah, he burrowed in the snow, but then
He'd jump up and scare you.
he would jump up, and then they would like lick the snowflakes.
Try to catch them.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Bubbles.
Yeah, him and Sadie both, but the 2 dogs we just last lost, they loved jumping up and popping bubbles that you blew, and they went all out in the snow too. They didn't care much for rain.
It's an Australian Shepherd and a Border Collie, so they didn't really like water as much as.
I want another Australian Shepherd, but I don't want to mess with another big dog. So I want a little dog, but I don't want a yapper like a weenie dog or a Chihuahua.
You don't want a Jazz?
No, I don't want a Jazz.
What's wrong with Jazz?
And I don't want a poodle.
What's wrong with Jazz?
I want one of them, and I don't want a Shar-Pei. Nothing's wrong with Jazz. I like Jazz. I want one of the, like, oh, no, I don't want, I was going to say like Lady from Lady and the Tramp, but that's a
Cocker Spaniel.
Cocker Spaniel. I don't want a Cocker Spaniel.
They
They don't have a very long life either.
Ozzy lived for a while.
Ozzy lived for a while, but her other 2 haven't. But I want a little dog. I just
Beagle.
haven't. Maybe a beagle.
A pug.
I
Beth
used to
has a pug. Beth has a pug, and his name is Saki
Saki.
because her favorite drink is a sake bomb. So she named him Saki.
But I don't want a yapper. I just
What about like a Jack
I
Russell,
want
like
a little
terrier dog?
companion when I get moved.
Adopt an older dog.
I don't want an older dog because it's going to die before me.
All dogs.
Maybe I'll outlive my other dog. My
No,
next dog
because you're
will
going to leave me
outlive
with
me.
the pain of losing my mom and her dog. I want Jazz to live forever. I want her to be eternal.
A lot of it will depend on what's available at the shelter. I'm not going to settle. It just might take me a while to find.
Yvonne, my dad just got a dog, not my mom.
Yeah, my husband got a dog. We were supposed to go pick it out together for when I moved home, and we weren't supposed to get it till I moved home. And then he snuck over the shelter and got a dog that's
It was like as soon as Sandy died, he was like, I'm not getting a dog. I'm not getting a dog. And then
A week later, he
I
got
come
a dog,
home and there's a puppy.
And she looks a lot like our old dog. She's the same. What is she? A border collie?
Australian Shepherd.
Gypsy?
I don't know.
Gypsy's a border collie.
Okay.
E742.
Look at that. Australian cattle dog. Current record holder for longest living dog breed. Ooh, you hear that wind? Super windy.
I loved my Australian Shepherd. He was so fun when he was a puppy, and
Oh, he was so cute. Little floofball.
and it was like he went from a puppy to old age just like
Because you got him neutered.
overnight.
After I told you not to.
We had him neutered as a puppy.
You just said he went from being a playful puppy to being lazy and boring overnight.
No,
what
I didn't
happened
say he went lazy. He just went. He was just this perfect dog that played, and he'd chase after balls when you threw him, and he'd bring them back. Of course, you had to fight him to get the ball out of his
Oh
mouth.
gosh, that dog and his ball.
That dog loved his balls, and it's like it was just overnight. He went from that fun-loving dog to being an old man, and it was just so sad.
When I got Jazz fixed, she was the same way. She calmed down too. I think it's just whenever you get a dog fixed.
But we had him neutered as a puppy. I had him neutered shortly after we got him because we didn't get him from a shelter. We got him off of a reckless owner that let her female dog get out when she was in heat. And
oh, sorry.
no, you got to turn it down. Turn it on low. But yeah, Yvonne, we still have Gypsy. That's my husband's dog. I'll get to spend more time with her, but yeah, I'm kind of a shut-in. I like spend time in my room because I can't handle noise. So I thought about maybe a cat, but I don't want a litter box just in my room, and I hate cleaning litter boxes.
You can't have a litter box until the boys learn the
the boys wouldn't know how to stay at it, and it didn't take us a whole lot for us to train our cat to go outside. The cat that we had that died, it went in and out as it's pleased. We got rid of the litter box. It was just like a dog. When it needed to go to the bathroom, it went to the door. We'd open the door and okay, I got some pictures here to look at. Oh, Tail Whip, that's a gorgeous cat. Oh, look at.
Perfect.
Trying to get a good angle here. Ain't she pretty? Gorgeous. I hope y'all know if y'all send me pictures, that makes it good for me to put it in the stream. Just letting you know. Here's Cassie's latest whip. It's a Seaside Shore.
Click on the picture.
Oh, I forget I can make it bigger. I'm sorry. Little dock going out in the water. Oh, she's three-legged. Oh, let me make that bigger and show everybody. Ain't she gorgeous? Got some brown in her, a little black, white. Too cute, Tail Whip. And I love your painting, Cassie. Oh, it's all rhinestones, so that's even better.
I got it.
I'm dropping things all over the place here. What?
Just sounded something sharp. Poked me.
What did you see on?
I don't know.
Shouldn't be anything sharp sticking out in that chair.
Look at these pants.
I know I seen them.
You know where I got them?
Where?
Dollar General for $5. And guess what, Mom?
What?
They're the perfect length. It's hard for me to find pants because they're pajama pants because they're usually too short, and I like them a little bit longer. But look, they are so comfortable.
They look comfortable.
Hi, Rajul.
Hi, Rajul. How are you doing tonight? We've been discussing animals
And then
and weather. Getting puppy dogs. I didn't even look at that number. 3865. Can't see. Number 28.
Those containers give me anxiety
One.
because they're not different sizes. So, like, what if you have a color that the container is too small for?
I've got smaller ones, but I didn't want to use them. I've got some that's up in the lid, but I just wanted mine all labeled in one section because there's only 30 colors in
But
this.
what if you have? Never mind.
We decided for Thanksgiving we were just going to do ham. Going to do ham for Thanksgiving. We'll do turkey for Christmas. Elizabeth's work schedule, she's not going out of town now, so yay
Not for Thanksgiving.
for Christmas. She's not going out of town at all. Well, she might go out for Christmas, but it'd just be for like a day if she goes.
Yeah, my Christmas week is so odd. It makes me so mad because I'm off that because Christmas was on a Tuesday, right? Or Wednesday.
I don't know. Let me look.
It really makes me so mad because if I remember right,
Christmas is on a Wednesday.
yeah, okay, so I'm off that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then I have to work Friday, and then I'm off Saturday and Sunday. So it's
I
like,
thought you had to work Monday.
oh yeah, so I work Monday, off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I have to work Friday, and then I'm off on Saturday. And my in-laws are in Lubbock, Texas, which is a 6-hour drive, and they're having their big going Christmas, is what they call it, on Saturday. So I'm gonna have to pack everything Wednesday night, go to work Thursday, or pack everything Thursday night, go to work Friday with everything, and then leave straight from work to drive down to Texas for 6 hours, and then come back Sunday. So I only get like one full day with the family, which is crazy because the big going Christmas is like everybody. It's aunts, uncles, cousins, all of their kids and their kids' kids and their kids' kids' kids. I mean, it's everyone. And the like quote unquote important family is the Little Goin' Christmas, and that's just the brothers and then all the sisters-in-laws and their kids. So it's just the like immediate family, I guess. That's the one that we really want to be there for, because that's the one where the kids open the presents, wake up and have Mama's cinnamon yummies in the morning, remember?
Yeah.
Wake up and have her cinnamon yummies, open presents in the pajamas, and then play with the toys all day. That's the one all of the kids want to be there for. And I'm not going to be able to make that one because I can't drive down to Texas for that Christmas.
Are you going to let
And then-
Malachi take the boys? Yeah, I've not figured that out yet.
Haven't figured out that part yet. Like when they're going to go and whatnot. Because I don't know if I feel comfortable driving down there by myself.
Yeah.
And especially not in my car right now. Drive 6 hours to Lubbock, Texas with no power steering. Oh, by the way, guys, my power steering went out in my car.
She like texted me this morning at like 7:14. Are you awake? I'm like, yeah. My transmission or my
Power
power steering's not working.
And Dad looked at it, and there's nothing he can do. And that's the worst news in the world.
He can't replace.
No, because it's a recall on my car, and everything is electronic.
He could go to.
He tried. Everything is electronic. He can't do anything because there's not even a power steering pump.
I think he's
And-
messing with you. I have
Why
not
would
seen
he
him.
make me
I haven't
drive?
seen him not be able to fix any kind of vehicle.
He doesn't have the codes or the code reader or anything. That's what I mean. All of those diamonds are not going to fit in that container.
No, they don't. I have to put them in two.
That gives me anxiety. And since it's a recall, all I have to do is take it to the dealership and they'll fix it for free. And I think that's what he's going to make me do.
So you can't do that till like Saturday.
Nope. And that's if the dealership's open.
Most dealerships are at least open half a day. The garages are anyway.
Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hudiburg. I'm taking it to Hudiburg.
I have Harbor Freight. I have the Elizabeth Ward. I have the Craftmates. And then this one was a new one. I don't know. I've got my case up here. Let me show you.
Owie.
This is that little traveling case. I don't know if y'all saw. It's got 2 layers in the bottom. That's what I've got now. And then it's got the smaller ones up in the top. I'm just not using the smaller ones. This one's only 30 colors. So I'm just using the big ones.
Where did you get that from?
I got that off of AliExpress.
How much?
I can't remember. That's been a while. Don't forget the drawing for that first edition of the Ice Princess from Diamond Art Club. We'll be drawing that on the 3rd of December during my live. You don't have to be here to win. You just have to go watch the video and do as the video instructs you to do. And then you're entered.
What do you have to do in the video?
They just have to make a comment, but they have to watch the video on what kind of comment. Because if they put like smile emojis in the comments, they're not going to win. Hi, Debbie. They have to answer my question that I asked in the video.
What's the question?
So that way I know they watched the video. Somebody just comes in and puts in emojis making,
What's the question?
you have to watch the video. Of course, you can't win it.
Yeah.
I think it was just a holiday
Well, don't-
tradition.
Well, don't. answer it.
Yeah,
because then
just a list of
I was-
family
this joke.
holiday tradition. That was it. Something easy.
You gave it away here, now nobody's gonna watch the video. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
These are my people. I think everybody in here's already entered. I think most of you anyway.
Cassie really wants it.
Yes. Cassie and Jennifer both are
Fighting for
drawing
it.
blood. And if I have in all the others, I might do a square giveaway too. So we could accidentally give away two, but you won't know because if we do, you would have to be live on December 3rd for that drawing.
Oh, Mom.
Hang on, Cassie. What, Elizabeth?
I need a babysitter after next week
Why?
because Tina's kicking the boys out.
Why?
They're too rough. And Sawyer said the F word.
Oh no. This is the one I'm giving out. It's the let me get a good angle here. It's that first edition Ice Princess
Hi,
from
Claudette.
DAC. Hi, Claudette. That's the one I'm definitely giving away. It's round. Like I said, that giveaway is December 3rd, but you have to enter by watching that video.
Where can you find the video?
You can find that at my Corina's Cool Creation video, and it'll have, I think it's called Unboxing Fill-In Home Store and Special Announcement, something like that. It's the title of the video. You just go in, answer the question on the video. You can win. It is going to be the person's responsibility to get in contact with me if their name was drawn. I'm not
How
going to
long-
go hunt down people.
How long do they have?
I will try to contact them through Facebook by their name as it's entered on YouTube.
How long do they have to contact you before?
I would say a week.
Okay.
I would say a week. Trying to be fair here. You know, not everybody does lives. I don't blame them. You know, I go to more lives than people know I'm in. Because I'll do a lot of lurking and something will come up and I'll just put a comment in there. Sometimes I'll just come in and say hi and just... Debbie wants to thank you for the peanut butter.
I told you it works. That has been a lifesaver, especially if you're drinking. And if the peanut butter doesn't work, then a spoonful of sugar will.
Does anybody have any questions about the drawing, the giveaway? $26. Oh, guys, y'all know that I'm a TV watcher and I got Netflix. I have watched a ton load of...
Oh, has anybody watched A Haunting on Hill House on Netflix? Okay, finish.
I have been watching The Ranch.
Love.
I watched all seasons. I think there's 3 seasons.
6 parts.
6 parts. I've watched all of them. And I can't wait for it to come back because it ends with a gun going off.
Hey,
You don't know what.
I did not finish the last part.
Okay. And then I started watching. It's really heavy and troubling show. It's called 13 Reasons Why. Elizabeth said, I was telling her about it, and she's like, yeah, I read the book. The book's a lot better. She couldn't get into the Netflix series, so the book ruined it for her to watch the show, but I didn't read it, and I got into it.
I might have to try it again because there's a lot of hoopla about it.
And it's a hard movie. If anybody
Has
is
been affected by suicide in
rape,
any way.
drug use,
Addiction.
you know, there's warnings before the show about if you feel suicidal tendency, don't watch it. If you do watch it, watch with an adult. If you have questions about suicide, they give 2 or 3 different ways.
And the reason why they had to put those disclaimers up is because a lot of people were blaming that show on like their family member's suicide.
I hate it when people blame TV. If they're going to blame TV,
if you think
you have to blame yourself for allowing your children to watch it. I'm sorry.
If you think about it, 13 Reasons Why is aimed towards a teenage audience. So if a teenager is feeling suicidal before they had those disclaimers up, teenagers feeling suicidal, and they watch that show and say this kid is in counseling and is on depression medication, so the parents know that this kid is having suicidal tendencies, whether or not they let them watch the show with or without the disclaimer, they can say that show was a trigger to them. So that's why they put the disclaimer up.
I don't want that to sound cruel. I just think that people are blaming TV for their problems, and it's not the kids' problem for TV. I mean, parents got to start taking responsibility for their own kids. I had a troubled teen. I dealt with it the best I could. Sometimes it probably wasn't good enough. Sometimes I probably pushed too much. But he was a troubled child. I had him in counseling since he was 6 months old. He had ADD, ADHD, schizophrenic, bipolar. And he's doing time now for choices that he made as an adult. He'd got in trouble as a minor, but he never did jail time as a minor.
Which I think he should have.
He probably should have. He wasn't the best, but I tried to do everything I could for my kid. I just didn't let them run off and do whatever they wanted. There's a point where it was hard.
What about me?
I couldn't do everything for him, but I don't blame TV or video games for his problems. That's what I'm trying to say. Is I'm not blaming his problems on TV and things that he watched.
I think that whenever you were raising Jason, it was a completely different time. We didn't have iPads and smartphones and Facebook and all these YouTube videos and all of the mental health stigma that we have now was not a thing whenever you were raising Jason. So you didn't have the option to blame TV and internet and
they were blaming video games.
So but I just feel like it was a completely different time that I just don't feel like then anybody had the option to blame the internet for that as they do now, because there's so many more opportunities now to blame the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm borderline bipolar.
I am bipolar.
But I
we all got our tics, we all got our meds. We all got it sorted out.
We had to stand over him and make sure he take his medicine, and still he would find ways of filling it up.
We'd find it in the front yard.
We'd find it in the front yard where he would take it and he'd go outside and he'd either tongued it or cheeked it that we didn't see,
Okay, but I did that too.
or went out and spit it out or threw it up out in the front yard because we found pills out in the front yard. But,
I did that too.
you know, we've got to go down there a couple times now and seen him. And
Is he on medication there?
he's on medication there for his seizures.
Yeah, but not for anything else.
No, he has calmed down. He has calmed
Maybe it's
down.
because of
He knows
the people he's hanging out with.
he knows if he steps out of line there, he's going to end up dead.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there was a stabbing there last weekend we went. They went on lockdown while we were there,
Yeah.
which is scary.
It did not happen in the area that mom was in.
No, it wasn't in our area. It was in another area. It was actually one of the living areas for the prisoners.
And though it's so in a house in prison, there's 4 pods in each house.
We don't need to explain all that.
But it happened in Jason's house,
Well,
but not in his pod.
yeah.
That's what I was getting at. Anyways, so mom's watching 13 Reasons Why.
I have PTSD, but it's more from the tornado that we lived through, and then, you know, the death of my daughter. The PTSD has gotten better. It's coming up on that time of the year to where it's going to start bothering me a lot. Her birthday is January 4th, and then she died March 18th. So from January to, you know, the end of March, 1st of June, you know, I go back into that corner.
Last year, Brady helped us release balloons on March 18th.
Yeah, we didn't get out to her birthday. Normally we'd go out to her grave on her birthday and leave flowers or something. And this last year we didn't get out to it on her birthday, so on the anniversary of her death we went out there and released balloons.
Brady helped us draw on them, and
Yeah,
had a blast releasing
the
them.
boys enjoyed watching them float off.
Well, Sawyer was asleep.
Oh, that's right, he
Yeah.
was.
I have pictures of you and Brady.
Tomorrow's going to be fun for me.
What's going on?
I'm almost out of vape juice. No one to help me.
Yeah, even help myself right now. So
And another thing is my pain med doctor appointment didn't go as planned. I failed another drug test for some reason, and they're not willing to look into why I'm doing it. They just won't give me the pain medication I was on, and I've just been hurting a lot, and went through withdrawals pretty bad through the weekend. It's gotten better yesterday and today, but
you have to find a new doctor.
No, he'll continue to give me the other pain meds I'm on. He just won't give me any Oxy that I've been on.
Is he going to drug test you every time you go?
I don't know. It's either that or find another doctor, but if I can't figure out why I'm testing positive for a benzo, it's not going to do any good. Correct?
I think it's the doctor.
Well, I don't know. I done a lot of research on it, and a lot of the anti-depression anxiety medications that I'm on. I didn't get to that deep, but I suffer from severe depression and anxiety, and a lot of these.
Do you take Protonics?
psychiatric medication causes false positives. But none of the on the list are ones I'm taking. I have taken them in the past, but I haven't taken them in over a year. And the last time I had a benzo was when I was in the hospital with that abscess on my shoulder. So I have no clue.
You taking Protonic?
What's Protonic? What's Protonics?
I don't know. Claudette asked.
Oh, Claudette, what's Protonics? If that's the name of a drug, I don't think so. No.
Ooh. Stomach medicine.
I took a couple of my mom's what's them called?
Ranitidine?
Renadine. It's
Ranitidine.
Hi Brian. It's the generic of Xanax. Not Xanax, Zantac. I've taken them a couple times, but I didn't, none of that was listed as a drug that could cause a false positive, so I don't know. I'm thinking about just switching over completely to medical marijuana. Eat me some gummy bears or cookies. It's an excuse to get fat all over again. I've looked at all my psych medications, all the generic names and everything, and none of them are on it. But like I was saying, a lot, if you go look at the list of drugs that can make you test a false positive for, are antidepressants and anxiety medication. So I'm thinking there's another medication that needs to be thrown in there on that list, but they haven't proven anything yet. Prozac.
My favorite
and
baby at work
Tocilizumab.
just turned 4 months. We did her 4-month checkup today. My favorite baby. This is the baby whose parents, she was a preemie at like 28 weeks because mom, dad, and 9 and 12-year-old brother were in a really bad car accident, and the 9-year-old and the 12-year-old died in the accident, and mom had severe abdominal trauma, so they had to deliver the baby to save mom's life.
Yeah.
And she just turned 4 months.
Wow, she's getting big.
Yes, she had some stomach problems, which is what made me think of it. She had some stomach problems for a while. She wasn't gaining weight. She kept throwing
I
up.
remember that you telling me that a
Yeah.
little bit ago.
But she finally saw a GI doctor, and they got her on some formula that she can hold down, and
High protein.
Yes. She's so big. And then another one of my babies that just turned 2 months. She turned 2 months. They're going to Africa. They're moving back home to Africa.
So sad.
I know.
You're just losing all sorts of babies, aren't you?
Getting a cold sore on my lip. Do you see it?
Yeah, I got one right there.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Rajul. Hope you had a good phone call from your husband. I know Cassie, about this time, she gets a call from her husband too, where she steps away.
Who?
Cassie. Her husband works nights. Cassie, I watched that video. It wasn't live, but I watched the replay. Learned a lot. The good thing is, with all the new stuff that's going on with YouTube, my computer, I really don't do anything online with it, so I don't have to worry about cookies and
Look, Mom,
links.
upside down. That's like the 5th one I've seen.
Elizabeth got on it the other day. I don't know what she does, but I try to limit, the access on my computer to basically just my live. So, oh, that's sad. You miss him. That's one good thing about modern technology. Now they can call anytime that they have time available. They don't have to wait to go find a payphone. Don't even see, and I noticed it the other day that it was in a movie, but I don't know when the last time it was I seen an actual toll booth, a phone booth, on the side street. In town, you used to see them every couple blocks. Yeah, payphones. That's it.
Well, I'm watching Friends on Netflix right now, so I see them all the time on TV.
Yeah, well, it's on TV, and it reminded me, we just don't see them anymore because everybody and their children have payphones or cell phones now. My back's hurt. You still have some? Where are you at, Debbie? You're from down under, aren't you? Down under. Do you come from the down under? Is that song Duran Duran or Mr. Somebody has a down under song. Oregon. Okay.
Yeah, we were way off.
I know there's somebody that comes in that's from Australia. Oh, you told them not to call or y'all fighting? I got better things. Not tonight, dear. I got a headache.
Cassie, when you said earlier when we were talking about Mom's doctor, you said exactly what I said. What did I say? I don't remember. Men at Work, sing that song.
Yes, Men at Work. I used to have that cassette tape that they don't make no more.
And Macy Gray.
Oh, I loved Macy Gray. That one song, anyway. Now I can't stand it. I had Men at Work. I had Duran Duran. I had John Mellencamp Cougar.
Oh, Cassie, yeah.
Lionel Richie.
Ooh, Cassie, I think you need to get a new doctor.
Yeah, I think I'm going to look into it, Cassie. It's just the thing. Right now, I don't know if it would do any good to look into another doctor because I don't know why I'm testing positive for a benzoid.
Just go to a new doctor, tell them what's going on, tell them the truth.
I could list it as part of my medication, but yeah, I had some Forner, heart, Eddie Money. Tell them I'm on, a benzo, and maybe nothing would be said, but
you don't want to lie to a doctor, then you'll be looking for doctors forever.
Yeah, I'm trying to be truthful here, and they're not giving me an option.
If you tell a doctor that you're taking benzo, they're going to ask you what you're on and how many milligrams, and then when they test you, just like it happened at your PCP and at this doctor, they might test on different levels. If you don't have that amount that you should have in your pee or too much or whatever, then they know something's off. So it's just easier to tell the truth and be honest with them than have to jump through all of these hoops to keep your lie going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cassie, the drug test that I took at my doctor's office and showed that I didn't have that in my system, my pain med doctor considered that it was taken a week later, even though I called them almost every day after that for a week to set the test up. And
They test
at a different milliliter than the pain med doctor did. So they considered that completely obsolete. Completely obsolete. So I'm just showing a hint of that benzo there. And I think what I'm going to do is not take any of my medication 3 to 4 days prior to my next appointment and just drink lots of water, because I don't drink any water. I drink water maybe twice a year.
Yep.
And I'm just going to flush out my system and see if that doesn't work. And it's sad that I have to do that.
But I feel like if you do that, you'll have to do that every month.
Well, I don't have any other option until, if I could come up with the money to switch over to the medical marijuana, I would do that.
Does that help with your pain?
My brother's completely off all his pain meds. Your Uncle Neil.
Does he need 2 double knee replacements? 2 double.
He's got degenerative
Disc
disc disease.
That's genetic, dang it. I have to go get some genetic testing done. I got Ehlers-Danlos in my blood.
She's falling apart at 24.
Ehlers-Danlos in my blood. I have the degenerative disc disease in my blood.
She's a hypochondriac.
Where do you think I got it from?
I'm not a hypochondriac. I got medical proof.
Why do you think I need to go do genetic testing and stuff so I can have proof?
I've got knees of an 80-year-old woman.
Is this a competition? Because you're 80 years old.
Not 80 years old. I'm 52.
Jeremy said to drink water.
You're 24.
I'm 25.
25. Okay. 25. You're still falling apart.
Some kid asked me at work today how old I was, and I was like, I'm 25. He said, ooh, ouch. I was like, what's wrong with me being 25? I looked at his dad. I said, how old is your dad? Dad was like, I'm 34. I said, there you go. Say ouch to him. I was like, what are you saying ouch for? I am not old.
I know it's good for me, Jeremy, and it would help me lose weight.
But damn that caffeine.
I know. And I drink Mountain Dew at that. So I have super loaded carbonated caffeine running through my bloodstream.
Coffee and Dr. Pepper, just like my dad. I turned into my parents more than I thought I was going to.
I drink a lot. I get like a carton of iced coffee and milk. A carton of that iced coffee a month. And I'll spread that out throughout the month.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm also halfway to 50.
25 backwards is 52.
That's
what
funny.
Tail Whip said.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
You had me at 27? No, you didn't. That math was really bad.
I had you at 27.
You had me at 27?
I had you at 26, I believe. You were born in 95. I was born in 67, so figure it out.
Are you wild? I was born in 94.
That's what I said.
You said 95.
No, I said 94. Casey was born in 93. You were born in 94.
You definitely said 95 first.
Okay. I meant 94. Give me a break.
You forgot my birthday.
I've got the mind of an 80-year-old, too.
19?
All right, Audubon Nice. You have a good night. Hope to see you next Tuesday.
Bye. Tell Whip you're 19.
Got a youngin' in the house.
Wow.
I see you on them chats, and I never assumed you'd be 19.
I always thought I was the youngest one here for some reason.
Enjoy that 19, because it won't last.
Yeah, my 19 years sucked.
I remember when I was 16, 17 years old saying I would never live to be 50, that I was never going to die old. And I don't know why we think at
50 is
16
old.
and 17 that 50 is old, because 50 is not all that old. I mean, we're
It's
up
not.
there, but it's like it's middle aged. 40 and 50 is middle aged. Now, when I hit 60, then I'll be old.
That's 62.
Dad's old. He's got the mind, body, and the grouchiness of a 95-year-old.
Dad still gets around like he is 45.
And he creaks around on the
He's
knees.
kind of losing it a little bit, but last year he was about 40 and now he's 45.
He's softening up in his old age.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
It's not with the boys anymore.
That's me. I'm 52, wishing I was 21 again. Old enough to where I could drink and smoke, and then heck with everything. I've tried the CBD oil, Claudette. I tried the oil. I've tried the cream, and I've done the dots. You know, the dropper under the tongue. I did that. You know, the oil and the cream I was talking about, to where I rubbed it directly on my knees, and then the oil under the tongue.
You had a THC gummy once.
Yeah, I had a THC gummy once, and that was good. I mean, I was 10 minutes later, I was giggling, and
Didn't feel no pain.
I didn't feel any pain. And it's funny, my Megan, y'all know Megan, this might have been brought up in last Tuesday's live, but at the vape store she goes to, you can sign up to see a doctor there, and he charges $60 to get the prescription you need, and then you have to, send in the script with your application and the $125 fee. That's what it'll take to get on that. But if I found another pain med doctor, the only thing I'm paying for basically is my copay. And my copays have been changing, because it was 40, and then it was 38, and then it was 24, and this last week when I went in, it was 18. So I don't know what's going on. Probably the end of the year, and I paid a max amount to where it's lowered my copay. Because since when was it? October, November, December, I won't have to pay for any of my I didn't have to pay for any of my prescriptions till the rest of the year.
If you think about it, if your copay is $40 a month for 12 months, I know you said it wasn't quite that.
Hi, Susan. Thank you for being here, and working and lurking is fine. I just kitted up my Christmas tree. I'm starting it. Megan started hers last week. So my goal is to have it done by Christmas. So thank you for being here, Susan.
If you think about it, if your copay is $40 a month for 12 months, that's over $420. Over $420.
Yeah.
So if you pay the $60 and the, what is it? What did you say? $120?
It's $60 for the doctor,
Uh-huh.
and then $125 for the license.
Okay. So $195 to get your medical marijuana. You're saving money throughout the year. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would probably be cheaper in the
It'd be
long
way
run.
cheaper, because then you won't have to pay for prescriptions.
But my prescriptions are only $1.25 and $3.25.
You'd still be saving money though, because you only have to pay that fee once.
But I have to buy the marijuana every month.
That's true. But you can get
Or the say marijuana, I would say like the candies, because I'm not smoking it.
Oh.
I don't like that smoke effect at all.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say you could get an eighth for $20, but you don't know what that means. An eighth is what Dad buys.
Oh yeah, for his medical.
When he goes,
Yeah,
when
he's
he
got
goes to the
his.
doctor.
Yeah.
We call it the doctor. And he does the doctor and gets his medicine. Dad got his finally.
I don't know. I could smoke it, but I'm not one to
I don't like it.
like.
I don't like
I
anything
don't
about
like.
marijuana. I never have. I don't like the feeling.
I don't like the smell of it.
Yeah, I don't like
I would
anything
want-
about it.
If I did it, I'd want it to be in the food or the drinks or
The gummies.
the chewable tablets or something like that. I don't even know what all they have, but it would be something I would ingest, not smoke. But
Thank you, Cassie.
yes, thank you, Cassie. As Cassie has put the link to my PayPal account, any money that goes to my PayPal account does go towards my channel and nothing more.
Good night, Claudette. Thanks for being in here.
Good night, Claudette. Hope to see you again. Go check out that last video that I was telling you about for my 1 year giveaway. That whole tiger section you've gotten done tonight, Tail Whip. That one section that was showing in the picture. That's a lot of work. You get done quick.
Fast.
Yeah.
Dash is 19.
I haven't. I just haven't been able to get into Snow White. I don't know why.
Maybe it's because she's big and you've done like 4 big ones in a row.
I think I'm burned out on the big ones, and the Christmas tree's not a small.
Why don't you just put
It's
Snow
a
White
60.
up and start on it?
It's a 61 by 51.
Why don't you just put Snow White up?
Okay.
on the Christmas tree?
You have to scoot Snow White over.
You should get attached. I'm not really working on her, so do you want to just roll her up or leave her here?
Yeah, just cover up and put her under the light board. She'll have to go under the light board for me to get the Christmas tree up there. I'm not going to touch my camera. Hey, is anybody hearing the hum this week that we heard last week? Remember I messed with it and we got cut off because I touched my camera? I didn't want to mess with the microphone wire, but I, checked the connection and everything. So is anybody hearing that hum or whatever it was you heard last week?
Oh,
Okay, I see. Everything's done but the white in that photo. Whoop. Picture disappeared on me. All that's done except for the white. That's quite a bit.
is that under
I can work that fast if I'm not doing a live, if I'm like listening to a live. Oh, good. Maybe it was just in that microphone wire then.
There you go.
Here, set it up. I'm not going to work on it tonight.
Well, this isn't that big.
No, it's not that big, but it's not small. 61 by 51.
Well, I don't know how to.
You'd have to stick it underneath that iPad. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Because we did have that problem, apparently, for a while.
There you go.
But I've learned not to touch my camera during a live because it's going to
Wow.
freeze it up or mess with it.
That is a
The
lot.
Christmas tree is what's going to be hard for me to do.
Wow.
The outside, the border is not going to be a problem. I'm thinking happy thoughts going into the Christmas tree
Wow.
because y'all know me and confetti.
Oh my god, that's all I can think.
I'm not a confetti type person, but I think I can do the border and the backdrop and then do the Christmas tree all at once. That way it won't be considered like a lot of color changes. Because there's like five, three, four different greens, so I can do a color at a time. That way, I'll just be finished. You know, that way the confetti won't be. I think I could handle doing it that way. If I was doing it in little sections, like I said, the outside and the inside is not going to be bad at all. That's going to go so quick. And just do that Christmas tree at once. Just save it for the end.
Oh.
I can peel back my covers and use my cover minders to keep the Christmas tree covered. But I'm thinking good thoughts. I'm going in with a good attitude because I'm going to do a little confetti here. Maybe I can expand back to other paintings to where I'm not limited to just the big color blocking paintings. Because I'm with Elizabeth. I think I got burned out because I did 2, 3, 4, 5 big ones back to back, and then I started Snow White. And the smallest one that I did out of them 5 was still a 45 by 79, 49 by 76, something like that. The smallest one out of them is the Sea Buddies from Mandy Manzano on Diamond Art Club. That's the smallest one I've done out of my. I can do it. I can do it. So I will start that next Tuesday. I don't want to mess with anything tonight. I kitted up. Elizabeth's back behind me doing Snow White, so she actually went outside. She had to take a break. I subscribed to that crate, snack crate. It's I think it's $25 a month for a monthly subscription. And last month I got from Germany, and there was some okay snacks. And I wasn't big on the candy from Germany. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't great anything. But I got my box this month the other day, and I have to say it's pretty much gone. I opened it with Elizabeth and the boys here, and they sent a full-size bag of strawberries and cream gummies, and them boys was sitting there putting 2 or 3 in their mouth at a time and coming back and grabbing the bag, and I had to stop them and start asking them to say please. Because they were shoving them in their mouth. I had to slow them down. Nope, can't grab. What do you say? Please. Okay. What do you say? Thank you. You're welcome. Do that whole thing to. It was so funny with Sawyer because I swear at one time he had like 4 in his mouth. I thought that kid was going to choke, but he had grabbed a handful without me being able to stop because I had that box in my lap and I was taking things out and looking at them, and they were coming up and just grabbing. It was so funny. But we talked before in somebody else's lives about Tam Tams. Now, them are good. It's like a uh, um, I'm thinking, you know that graham cracker cookie that's a graham cracker covered in chocolate? The Tam Tams are the same thing, but it's got a layer of caramel too. And it was so good. Elizabeth liked it too.
Oh yeah.
And then they had this chew bar, and it was like them wafer cookies, them real cheap wafer cookies. You know, they come in like vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. It was like a long one of them dipped in chocolate. It was so good. I almost saved Elizabeth a bite, but she didn't get here in time. And then they had a cherry chew bar, and it was like that cherry mash. Anybody remember, us older people? Do you remember the cherry mashes?
Oh, those are gross.
They still have them. I love them. But the cherry bar was a cherry mash that was flat. It had the cherry mash part in the center, and it was dipped in chocolate. It was really good if you like cherry mashes. But I don't know, Tail Whip, if you'd remember or know about cherry mashes, because it's kind of a 40s, 50s, 60 on generation candy. There was one candy bar I didn't eat. It was like Rice Krispie treats, or it was like the Rice Krispie cereal, just dipped in chocolate, crammed together to stick together. That wasn't very good at all. That was the only one I was disappointed in. They had some good stuff. They had what was the flavored chips that we ate?
Tomato flavored chips.
Oh, there was a tomato style ruffle chip. Elizabeth didn't like it, but I loved it.
It's like tomato soup on a chip.
It was a good tomato chip. And then there was they had cheese twist, but the cheese twists were exactly like
Cheetos.
the Cheetos. They had a little twist in them, but they tasted just like the Cheetos, regular Cheetos.
What is? I'm sorry. Were you still talking about your box?
Oh, I was thinking of one more that had that. It was a specific.
The veggie chips.
Yeah, the Vegemite, some Vegemite chips, and they were really good. And I've not heard a lot of Americans liking Vegemite, but the Vegemite chips were really good.
What? I want to know what everybody's favorite Thanksgiving dinner or lunch side. Like, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side that you guys have at your Thanksgiving dinner? I saw on Facebook, it was a thing. It said that green bean casserole was rated the worst side dish ever. And I hate cranberry sauce.
I love cranberry sauce with turkey.
I know. I don't like cranberry sauce. But green bean casserole, I can eat that cold.
Yeah, she can.
I can eat it cold. I can eat it hot. I can eat it. I mean, I'll eat green beans out of the can. Okay.
My favorite's still just plain old mashed potatoes with giblet gravy. I love giblet gravy.
Oh yes, shepherd's pie for Thanksgiving.
Isn't
I've never
that just?
heard of that.
Isn't that like baked mashed potatoes?
It's like a meat pie. It's like ground beef, corn,
Oh,
green beans,
mashed potatoes.
and
It's
then
got the
topped with mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Sometimes people put brown gravy on top.
Yeah, I
It's
like
really
shepherd's
good.
pie.
It's really good. I just never heard of that for Thanksgiving.
I used to make that and stuff it in pie dough and then either fry it or bake it. Made like fried pies. I used to make fried pies all the time when I first got married. My husband's favorite flavor is cherry, and I'd make cherry fried pies all the time. They'd come get them hot off the oil, sprinkle them with a little powdered sugar, and I'd be grabbing up paper towels and eating them as fast as I could. I'd make cherry, apple, blueberry, peach. I'd switch it up every now and then because, we got tired of cherry. Cherry's one of my favorite too, but I like peach and I like blueberry. Not so much big on apple. Somehow we got into desserts instead of sides. Sorry. Oh, we got into that because of shepherd's pie.
Yeah. Quick test, Mom.
Okay.
I'm going to say something. You're going to say the first thing that pops up in your head.
Okay.
Pecan pie.
Yummy.
Cheesecake.
Yummy.
Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I don't particularly
You don't like pumpkin pie?
I don't care for pumpkin pie. If I have a whole tub of Cool Whip, I can eat a piece of pumpkin pie.
Really?
Yes, I've got to drown it out in the Cool Whip. I'm not big on the pumpkin flavor. I know, I'm sacrilege. No pumpkin pie. Jason was the only one that really ate. Now, don't get me wrong. I would fix pumpkin pie every year for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, but my son was the only one that ate it. So
what about me? Did you forget about me?
You ate the pecan and the cheesecake.
Yeah, cheesecake's my favorite. But I can eat cream cheese plain, so I love cream cheese.
I love cheesecake.
I like a little bagel with my cream cheese, if you know what I mean. Love cream cheese.
Yeah. I used to eat bagels and cream cheese all the time.
We're having a Thanksgiving potluck tomorrow at lunch at work. And somebody signed, because they have a sign-up sheet, what sides you're going to bring or what you're going to bring to the potluck. And somebody put on there barf salad. I'm sure it's like a family recipe or something.
It's probably one of them loaded salads without lettuce.
Like
it's going to be like
she put it on the dessert one, or he did put it on the dessert one. So I'm wondering if it's like what is that? What is that dessert? It has like whipped cream and Jello,
pineapple.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what it's like. Something
called?
To like.
What is
something to like?
Anybody know? Anybody? It's got cream cheese and Jello and either pineapple or
it's got nuts. You can throw nuts in it. It's one of them that you can throw anything in.
Barf salad.
What did you sign up for?
Watergate salad? No, I've never heard it called Watergate salad.
It could be, but I've not heard of that. Hi, Cindy. I didn't see you come in.
She's probably lurking and heard us and was like, oh, I
know. There's so many names for stuff like that, especially when it comes down, as a family tradition.
Yeah,
it's named different.
Some people call it barf salad. Some people call it
something. It was something to like. Pudding delight.
No. Banana pudding is another favorite one.
Oh, I love banana pudding. Okay.
Yeah, I knew it.
Doing good. Hi, Tia. How are you doing? Hi, Kat. We're trying to think of that Christmas dessert where you throw all the stuff together.
Marshmallow delight? No.
Maybe because there's people put marshmallows in it. People might not put marshmallows in it.
It has like a specific name.
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia! Yes! That's what it is. I cannot stand that stuff. I don't like the texture. I'm a big texture person. So if you have, like, I can't eat, like, don't get me wrong, I can eat, like, whipped cream on pecan pie. But I can't have whipped cream on, like, pumpkin pie or something because the texture of it, it's like, I can't do textures. Ambrosia salad. That's what it is. And I'm wondering if that's what the bar salad is that she's going to bring.
But there's different versions of ambrosia.
Oh, yeah.
You can leave out the marshmallow. I mean, that's one thing you can just throw just
like
about anything
It's
in.
like the whipped cream and the fruit texture that freaks me out.
Oh, I love like the pineapple and nuts and the. I'm not big with marshmallows in it, but I've had a couple good ambrosia salads.
Cranberries and almonds, yeah. Nope.
Yeah, some with cranberries and almonds. Yeah, Cassie, I didn't ask you. I texted you, or we messaged each other the end of last week. Are you doing better with the medication switch? Okay, you get it out tomorrow. Are they going to decide tomorrow whether or not they're going to put it in permanently, or do they have to run tests on it, or what, Cassie? I go through these spurts with my nose running and everything, and I know it's from that medication that I'm not getting anymore. Oh, okay. Well, let me know when you find out, okay, hon? I'm going to try to see if I can talk one of my girls into coming over one other night a week and start helping me go through things and start getting things cleaned up for the move. Because it would be nice to have everything ready for when we get the move date to just be able to pack up and go. Pot pie. I love Marie Callender's pot pies or Kentucky Fried Chicken pot pies. A sea of blue. Oh. My nose just started bothering me. The cheese, bacon, and chicken one's good. I also like the cheesy Parmesan mushroom. See, it's cheesy Parmesan with mushrooms. I like that one too. A banquet. Yeah, them are okay. Smurfs. Did I miss something? See blue Smurfs? Well, if it's helped your normal pain, if you have them permanent, the incision's not going to hurt forever. That's one good thing. If you do get it put in permanently. Oh, yeah, I had a lot of mods for when we did our live. When we did our Diamond Paint-a-thon. because we had, I think at one time we had like 90 people in here, so I had quite a few moderators, and I'm not taking a moderator from anybody. That's why there's so many. And some don't show up all the time. Some aren't in the chat the whole time. I have about 4 regular ones, I think, that are here the whole 2 hours. And the other ones are just in and out, working and lurking. We had trolls last week. We needed every moderator we had last week. I mean, they were blasting us left and right. You're timing out. I seen the things go up that so-and-so was timed out for 30 seconds and so-and-so was timed out, and then they're starting to kick out and blocked. And I mean, things were just flying from moderators because it was bad last week. Had a lot of foul language, ugly people here trying to get in and spoil our fun. But that's really the only really bad time I've had. I think, of course, I've only been doing lives for about 3-4 months now, so I haven't been doing them long, but I've been lucky up till last week. I really had. And we're fine tonight, so I never complain. It doesn't hurt to have moderators. I have plenty of them. Like Cindy, she's been working and lurking. Oh, I love wood stoves in the winter. I love the smell.
Yes.
There's some that come in and just lurk. Some I don't even know are in here, like Cindy. There was somebody else that was lurking earlier too. I'm good with all of it. Oh, you are fine, Kat. You are fine. Your hands are vibrating. My mama tried to teach me to crochet, and knit and needlepoint, but I couldn't sit still long enough. If ADD would have been invented back in those days, I believe 100% of my heart that I would have been diagnosed. I was so bad that when we went to the store to get a Coke and candy bar, I sadly was only able to get juice and crackers, while my sister and my brothers ate candy bars and got their Coke. That's cool, Kat. You are not limited to diamond painting in here. Any craft is welcome. I personally don't do any other crafts because I've never had been a crafty person. I had just stumbled across diamond painting by accident and took it up, loved it, fell into the addiction right away, massed accumulation of diamond painting. Then my oldest daughter found out about it and she started accumulating what I was accumulating. So I've got a stack of diamond art clubs up here from all the sales they've had. It's looking good. Tail whip. Here's her progress. You can see the sections that's not done, but she's done quite a bit tonight, like right here. It's hard to do. Right there. You can see that it's not done. Looking good. And I totally come across, I had ordered a, what I thought was a mandala painting to hang on my wall. And it turned out to be a diamond painting, and it didn't come with the glue. So I had it for about 6 months, not knowing what it was, and stumbled across an ad and then watched how it was done, and then realized I didn't have my glue. So then I ordered another one, and it come in, and I was addicted from then. But for 6 months I had that thing. I'd given it to my mom to see if she could figure it out. She never messed with it. And I went in and got it when I figured it out. And we had been trying to get the diamonds to stick on there, but we never could figure out how, because we had the pin, but we couldn't get the diamonds to get on the pin because I didn't have the glue. Hi, Aussie girl. And that's how it started for me. It was a total accident. But yeah, it's sorry, Aussie girl. We're off for the night.
We're heading out.
Yeah, it's time to. Yeah, it was the wax. That's it for tonight, guys. Like I said, if you haven't watched that video, that's from Feelin' Home store, go check it out. Enter my 1-year giveaway, and during my December 3rd live, we'll do the drawing. You don't have to be live, but it's going to be your responsibility to get in touch with me if your name was drawn. I will try to locate you through Facebook using the name on the YouTube comment. So good night, guys. Hope to see y'all next week. Say bye.
Bye.
You're welcome.
See you guys next
Night.
week.